only Neo-Futurists that are found here tonight is
This year marks the 25th anniversary of Chicago's Neo-Futurist theater, and its play Too Much Light Makes the Baby Go Blind. The show features 30 short plays in 60 minutes and runs every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night, 50 weeks out of the year. Old plays are cut and new plays are added every week, so the show constantly offers new material, inviting its audience to return again and again. Creator Greg Allen, originally from Wilmette, Illinois, was inspired by the Italian Futurist movement when he conceived Too Much Light. The show made its debut on December 2, 1988, and over the years, the experimental theater has attracted a loyal following. Too Much Light is often performed to a full house.
I have to admit that I did design the show to run forever. When people asked me what I was doing, I said I'm creating a show that will run forever. At the time, I was making a joke, but I did at least design it so that it would be ongoingly energizing and inspiring for the performers and the audience in an ongoing, open-ended way. So thank God, because here we are 25 years later.
You guys can have fun being close to them, and I would try to put your face like right in their armpits.
Is it actually cut out or just fade? Sorry.
It's gonna cut.
Okay, I got it. Nice weather we've been having.
Yes. I can't wait to go snowshoeing.
Lovely weather.
Yes. I can't wait to go snowshoeing.
The cast always play themselves and never pretend to be characters.
I kept getting turned down at auditions from people who said I looked too young or too androgynous, and there was always something about me not having the right look, and so I had totally given up. And then I thought, well, they're having auditions for Too Much Light, and they don't care what I look like because I just have to be myself. So I decided to go for it, and was totally surprised that I ended up here, but I feel incredibly privileged to be here.
I got a new play called Stop Motion. And another new play called Because He's Been Around the Block a Few Times, That's Why.
I'd say starting on Sunday night, I start to get like itchy, where like, oh God, I have to, bring in plays by Tuesday. So Sunday night I get like nervous, but I try to give myself a little bit of leeway. And then Monday, I kind of had thoughts in my head. My husband would be like, you working something out? Because I'm usually like, just thinking, in some weeks you have like 4 solid ideas and you can sit down and write them and it's awesome. Sometimes you have been working on something for a long time. Usually the stuff that you work on for a long time might not get in because you've overthought it. And sometimes it's the stuff that you, like riding my bike on the way over here and I get a great idea, and that's like the stuff that gets in. You're like, I barely worked on that.
It's such a nice mix of very funny and yet thoughtful and real and raw. I think raw is like what really drove me. It's like there's not any artifice, and the person who's standing there is really telling their life, and sometimes it's raw. It's an emotional, and it's brave.
Stand in the spot where your house burned down. Turn in a circle. Take note of what's upright.
At your feet, there is half of a pencil. Is this yours? Did it survive the fire? Pick it up. Keep it in your hand.
Far off, the shadows of your mom and dad argue about who didn't turn off the oven. You know the answer. It doesn't matter. They were fighting when they should have been cooking dinner. walk to the curb. Sit. Put your feet in the street. This is the curb where the fireman held you. He held your arms at your sides while you screamed. He turned you away from the flames.
In addition to Too Much Light, the Neo-Futurists also offer primetime shows, full-length productions written by members of the cast.
I was always interested in making a theater company that was vastly beyond just doing 30 plays in 60 minutes or even breaking some story down into 30 parts. To me, I was creating a movement.
It's an amazing opportunity at the Neo-Futurarium because you can propose something, and it's an experimental theater, so you can propose something and be like, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to succeed or fail. I don't know if it's going to make any money. And everybody's like, cool, that's awesome. We'll give you a slot. Nobody does that. Nobody does that. I don't know if it's a good business model, but, you know.
Wherever I teach, I always feel like anyone can be a neo-futurist, and so bringing that kind of message to people that all it takes is the guts to kind of stand up and say what you feel in a creative way is pretty exciting, and I think, you know, the end is unseen at this point.